Hi everybody, I'm Andrew Palmini. I'm a patrolman with the Wausau Police Department, and you're watching On the Beat. So the city of Wausau is broken up into different patrol sectors. Each sector covers a different area, and as we have enough people on patrol, then we've got a car for each sector, and then we have additional cars, and those cars can be what are called special detail cars. Those special detail cars can be traffic cars, they can be general cars, they can be warrant attempts. There are any number of different special details that can be assigned, and right now I'm a special detail car, and I've been assigned by the lieutenant to be a traffic car. What that means is I run traffic, I find traffic violations, focus on that. I take any crashes that may come up, funeral escorts, anything really that involves traffic. I attempt to locate a specific vehicle, anything like that. And that'll be my focus for the day. That doesn't mean I can't jump on calls if there's a need, but it means that I spend more time running traffic and focused on that. Triple two, copy traffic. Hi, Officer Palmini, Wausau Police Department. Yeah. The reason I stopped you today is your speed. So as you were headed this way past me, you were going about 35 miles an hour, and you continued to go 35 to 36 mile an hour not according to my handheld radar. My handheld radar had you going 35 to 36 miles an hour in a 25 mile an hour zone. Do you have identification on you today, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And do you have valid proof of insurance in the vehicle?
I got it in my phone.
Okay, that'll be just fine. All right, why don't you hang tight? I'll be back with you shortly.
Okay.
Thank you. So I stopped this gentleman today for his speed. He was traveling pretty quick there on Statine Drive in a 25 mile an hour zone. Out of concern for safety, because we've got kids in the park right there, and as he drove past me, he didn't slow his speed at all, so I did pull him over. He was traveling at about 35 miles an hour in a 25 mile an hour zone. So when people think of getting pulled over, oftentimes they think of the old way of thinking that cops have a certain quota of stops they have to make, a certain quota of citations they have to hand out. That's actually not the case. What we're looking to do is we are looking to change driving behavior to make their driving safer. So when we see a violation, especially a moving violation that could create a health or safety risk, then we do stop, and we use the lowest level of enforcement that we can, which would be a verbal warning, a written warning, citation, in order to change that behavior. So when I look at stopping an individual, I look to see if they have a history of moving violations and if that have to do with safety. If they don't, then I'm very happy to just give a written warning as a paper reminder to slow down and watch how quickly they're moving. All right, sir, here's your identification. So all I have for you today is a written warning. So no points off your license, no fine associated with this.
Thank you very much, sir.
Of course, this is just a reminder to watch your speed. You might want to get your speedometer checked if it was telling you 30 miles an hour.
I didn't touch the gas pedal because I know is the held down, and I got a speed.
Sure.
But I didn't want to push the brake pedal either.
Okay. All right, so do you have any questions for me on this?
No, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Of course. So as soon as I turn off my forward-facing emergency lights, you are free to merge carefully back into traffic. Okay, you take care.
Thank you very much. Take
Yes,
care.
sir.
You too.
So as we're driving, you can see certain of the address signs are the blue placards instead of regular signs. Those would be county. So we need to be very sensitive on what the jurisdictions are when we're doing traffic enforcement. So when I was sitting up there in the entrance to the storage lot, what you'll see is I'm being very careful on where I'm running that radar. Now in this case, he was traveling basically northwest, so I knew he was coming from the city of Wausau. So if the violation occurs within the city limits, then I can enforce it. If the violation occurred in county, then I can't, unless it's part of a mutual aid request. But I can still initiate a traffic stop out in the county as long as the violation occurred in Wausau, which is what happened in this case. So certain areas of the city, the jurisdiction can get a little bit muddy because you can actually have county on one side of the road and city of Wausau on the other. And so you have to really know where the boundaries are at any given place if you're going to be running traffic and trying to enforce traffic laws. Hi, Officer Palmini, Wausau Police Department.
So,
The reason I stopped you today, do you know?
yeah, I was kind of like going. So I just
Stand by.
stopped.
All right, I'm sorry, what was the reason?
I was kind of already going like. So it was just, if I would have stopped, I would have had to press on my brake real hard already.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I've got the radio chirping in my ear, so I apologize. Can you say that again?
You know what I'm saying? Like I was already going like a nice speed, so if I would have super stop, I have to press on my brake real hard.
Okay. Right, so you're kind of swerving in and out of traffic there in order to get to that light. You pulled over to the left real quick to get through that light. But the reason that I actually started following you was because of how quick you were going. Okay?
I was going the speed limit, man.
No, the speed limit is 25 starting at those lights back there. It's 25 this entire way. It feels like it should be 35 because you're coming off of Stewart there,
Yeah.
but it's actually 25 along here, and then you went through that red light.
Okay.
Do you have identification on you today, sir?
Yeah. I got to reach for it, man.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I appreciate you letting me know, but yeah. Okay, do you have a valid proof of insurance in the vehicle? Okay.
I got to reach for it again.
Yep, I appreciate you telling me that, but you're good. Okay, so the vehicle is insured, but you don't currently have the proof of insurance on you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I know I'm going to get a ticket.
Well, I'll see if there's a history there, I guess. Okay, why don't you hang tight for me? I'll be back here with you shortly. Okay. So the reason why I stopped this gentleman is he was already going pretty quick in a 25-mile-an-hour zone there. As I was accelerating to catch up to him, I saw him moving, switch lanes quickly and then switch back to the left lane so that he could get through that light back there. So he was making some unsafe lane changes, and then he also went through that red light. Like I said, anytime we look at safety stuff, it gets a little bit different. So in this case, I'm going to be issuing him a citation for running the red light, for not stopping at a red traffic signal. And I'm going to give him written warnings for his speed. Sir, thank you for your patience. Here's your identification. So I do have a couple things here for you. The first is going to be a citation. That's going to be for the red light, okay? There is a non-mandatory court appearance on May 14th at 7:50 in the morning. Fine amount of $98.80 and an estimated 3 points off your license. If you want to contest the citation or if you want to discuss a payment plan, I highly encourage you to go. The second is just going to be a written warning, okay? Just a paper reminder to make sure that you've got valid proof of insurance in the vehicle with you and on your speed, okay? Do you have any questions for me? All right, here's this. Okay, as soon as I turn off my forward-facing emergency lights, you are free to go. I'm going to keep my rear emergency lights on so that you can merge safely back into traffic, okay? All right, take care.